Hey guys, TC here from the Christian Gaming Channel, bringing you a brand new episode of Mario Kart Wii. And I've actually found a way to record. I just used the capture card in combination with my gaming laptop. And I can actually record. So, yeah, that works. So we're going to be using Yoshi again, as I did in a failed recording with the Super Blooper. And as you can see, we unlocked Diddy Kong, so we'll be probably using him in the next episode. But yeah, I don't know if the SD card's going bad or the capture card's kind of gotten out of hand. I don't know how to put what I'm thinking into words properly, so regardless, it works using the gaming laptop. So I'm just running the Wii U into the capture card, and then that's going into the gaming laptop through the USB connection and being recorded with OBS. It works. It's cumbersome, but it works. And we are playing through Mario Circuit 3 or 4. One of them. Yeah, I don't really have too terribly much to say about it. The track. It's just another Mario Circuit. If anything, I'm almost ready to release this project. I just need to get a couple more things finished up, and then it will get released. And hopefully further on down the road, like a couple months from now, maybe next year, I don't know, depending on how hard this is, I can release the companion project to go alongside the other project. Hopefully you guys will like it. Honestly, I just kind of want to give back. I mean, you guys have subscribed and actually watched videos and given likes and everything. It's way more than I could ever ask for, and it's all because of the Lord this is happening, obviously, but I just want to give back a little bit. After all, I never would have expected to have gotten here. So I guess with these two projects, I'm giving back to you, the audience, and to the Lord in a way. So hopefully, like I said, it'll be an enjoyable thing for everyone. And we are on our third lap, approaching the, well, the very sharp turn, really. The Super Blooper seems to hold up well to going off-road temporarily. It doesn't seem to lose its drift. I mean, I guess that's kind of good. Super Blooper seems to be a fairly balanced kart. I think one of the stats is super high, and I, quite frankly, didn't pay attention to which one when I was doing this post-commentary. I think it was speed. I could be wrong. But it seems to work out well. I mean, if anything, at least having this all edited and then commentating makes this so much more easier. I don't have to worry about pausing whatever I'm talking about for transitions, because those take quite a bit of time sometimes. So yeah, Mario Kart DS Peach Gardens, I think. It's a nice enough track, although I highly question Peach with having chain chomps. I mean, why would you let chain chomps run loose in a garden? I mean, if you have toads working in the garden, you know, tending to the plants and everything, aren't they going to get injured or worse by the chain chomps? I mean, in theory, in universe, there's plenty of one-ups to go around. So the toads might not be in too much danger, but it still seems kind of irresponsible and reckless if you ask me. The Monty Moles, you can't really help that. They tunnel underground. They could just go underneath that garden wall. And for the most part, I would see them as harmless. It's the giant chain chomps that seem to be the problem. King Boo is just being a royal nuisance. He doesn't want me to win. There's also Toad. He's not much of a nuisance. Unlike that red shell. That red shell was definitely a nuisance. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a pretty decent one. I had to help work on your sentence before you actually say it. I had a friend help me with this project. He's very good at what he does, and I can't say what he does because it'll spoil what the project is. But I will make sure to give him credit when I upload a video alongside the release. Just had a very good conversation with him. It was nice. I'm really struggling to think of things to talk about, though. If any of you have done YouTube videos, maybe you can let me know if you've ever struggled with this. I don't quite frankly know what to say, because once you go through the track and, you know, you talk about things on the first lap, those can't be really talked about that much anymore, otherwise it sounds like you're repeating yourself. And with 50cc, as I've stated an innumerable amount of times before, it's slow and boring. And if you look at the mini-map, I am just snaking all over the place with the mini-turbos. And I am miles ahead of any of the NPCs, so it's not like they can even bother. Literally, I had to start doing snaking in order to actually just have something to do, because otherwise it's just drive in a straight line. Do a turn. Avoid moles. Rinse and repeat. I can't complain, I guess, because when I get to 150cc, I know this game's going to get very mean very quickly. 100cc seems to be the sweet spot as far as CPU difficulty goes. Although 100cc is extremely slow feeling as well. 150 is a nice speed. 200cc can be good most of the time, but sometimes it can be way too fast for the tracks because they're just not designed to play well around 200cc. I think everything's designed with 150cc in mind, and 200cc just so happens to exist, and I also forgot to mention DK's Mountain. It's a good track. I genuinely enjoy it. Definitely happy this one came back from Double Dash. Although I would really like to see Mushroom City as well. It would have been nice to have a city track to act as the counterpart for the city track of this game. I don't count Toad's Turnpike because it's not really city feeling, and quite frankly Toad's Turnpike is just a figure 8. It's not very interesting. But what is interesting is a shortcut. I imagine all of the Mario Kart Wii speedrunning people would probably see that as child's play, but I'm proud of myself. I don't really do that many shortcuts in Mario Kart Wii. In other kart racing franchises, yes, I'm all over the place with shortcuts. Mario Kart, though, I don't really get a chance to do it because the physics are just kind of limiting to me. Honestly, how can those carts even survive? Well, no, it makes sense they could survive being shot out of a cannon. They get dunked in lava, fall underwater, get hit by lightning, exploded, and other random things, and they don't get a scratch in their paint at all. They're very well made, apparently. Got blue shell, which I think means I didn't take the shortcut this time around. Either that or I failed it completely. Yeah, I failed it completely. Well, one time so far isn't terrible. Could be worse. I would like to mention for my American viewers to just keep praying for this nation. We are a nation in great turmoil at the moment. I mean, even for the viewers outside of the United States, please pray for your countries too. And for America. Lord will just send revival. We desperately need the Lord back in all of our countries. I think I'm going to be able to get the shortcut this time. Most positive, I think, because I got it. And completely dodged the red shell. That's a nice feeling. Those red shells are a nuisance, but whenever you can dodge them, it feels so good. Not as good as outrunning the blue shell in Mario Kart Super Circuit, but it's pretty close. Okay, Bowser's Castle from the Nintendo 64. My thoughts on it are, the track layout is decent, I don't particularly care for the theming, and I absolutely despise the music. Like, if you just take this track layout, change the theming to, like, I don't know, some island fortress near Delfino Island, has some more tropical and upbeat music, or maybe piratey sounding music, it would be the perfect track. But since it's just Bowser's Castle from Nintendo 64, it's a great layout, terrible everything else apparently. At least for me. And I got thwomped to the side. That really threw off my whole drift thing. As you can clearly see, it was more devastating than one would expect. Diddy Kong is just making a good getaway from me for the moment. Thankfully, at least I do have a mushroom, so at least I can possibly dodge a blue shell if I get up in the first. Although, if memory serves, I didn't get hit by blue shell this track. Or at the very least, had the mushroom. Where I... Yeah, that's right, I got hit by a red shell, so I decided to use the mushroom. I feel like it was probably the best option just to recover my speed. And that thwomp is still locked up in his prison. I wonder what the developers thought when they were originally making this castle. Why they thought putting a thwomp in a prison was just a good idea. Was he a rebellious thwomp? Was he going to turn over to the good guy side? We don't know. He's just in there. Alone. But knowing Nintendo, they probably won't ever care to answer fan questions. On the bright side though, I'm the one getting a break away from the crowd. Honestly, the CPU players are very spread out. You have a group all the way in the back, then you have the middle pack, which is kind of broken up into two parts. Oh, I did get hit by a blue shell. Well, the more you know. But I did get a shock dodge out of it, so I'll take that. But yeah, the CPUs are very spread out. And ironically, Bowser's in last place on his own castle. Maybe it's been so long for him since he's been to that castle, he just forgot the layout. I wonder how you could canonically explain the in-universe explanation for these retro tracks. They disappear for who knows how many games, and then they just come back. So they just decide, hey, this was an old track we used to race on, let's race on this one again. And everybody just kind of agrees to that. Or maybe they just have some kind of voting system in universe where the fans vote on what track they want to come back. You know, for that Grand Prix. I mean, that could be a valid in-universe explanation, although I could see Nintendo never doing that. Because if that were the case, I'm pretty sure stuff like Double Dash Rainbow Road would have come back by now. And Mushroom City. Honestly, a lot of the Double Dash tracks are extremely well made. And they happen to be a lot better than my gameplay skill at the moment, I suppose. Come on, Yoshi, you can make it. It's not too much further till the finish line. You can't let Toad beat you. There you go. I don't mind Toad, but Yoshi is preferable. Let's see, who's the top 3? I know I obviously made it. King Boo and Toad. Huh. You know, that's just a very weird combination of characters. But I'll take it. Thank the Lord we made it. Well, I guess I'll just end this off here so that way I don't go overboard by accident. Thank you guys for watching this video. And remember, Jesus loves you and Christ is King. Bye.